Hi everyone, it's Karma, and today I have a flip through for you of the All About Sharks Homeschooling Journal by The Thinking Tree. This book is available both in hard copy from Amazon as well as on the Funschooling website as a PDF. Mine is a PDF that I have printed out. A place for the kids to put their name. So this curriculum covers reading, handwriting, creative writing, spelling, classical music, mathematics, science, art and drawing, library skills, cursive writing, logic games, audiobooks, and research. Choose your topics. What do you want to know about sharks? Draw 5 things that you're curious about. Over here are the action steps saying to go to the library or bookstore, bring home a stack of at least 5 interesting books about these topics, choose some that have diagrams, instructions, and illustrations, and then the school supplies needed, which is just pencils, colored pencils, and gel pens. And you can just use whatever art supplies you have. Here's where you can write down books that you're using. And over here is just a little message that says you can choose new books at any time, flip to the back for more book pages, so more places where you can write down your books, keep all your books in a basket with your pens and pencils, and I thought this was cute with the little shark. Have a snack before you start working in this journal. All right, so here's the first page they're going to start with, and they're going to put their date, their to-do list. This says draw shark food. How are you feeling today? Draw a shark. Art and logic pages. These are like what's in the dyslexia games. And then here we have a tracing activity. So we have the full color picture as well as, it's hard to see on the camera here, but you can kind of see the outline so that they can trace it. Now, one thing I want to say about these books is that the color is available as a PDF. If you buy the hard copy, it is going to come in black and white. That is the case for most of the journals. If they're in color, and you're buying them from Amazon, they will very clearly say that. If they don't say they're in color, they're in black and white. But being that I have the PDF, I have color. Now, the other thing is too, when I printed this off, I actually ended up printing one page, this one here, single-sided, because if I hadn't, these tracing pages would have ended up opposite. We would have had a color photo and then the tracing page on the back. For my boys, I wanted them to be able to see the picture side by side, so I set it up when I print so that it would work that way. But you can do whatever you like. All right, so the first shark, great white sharks, says write down 3 facts about this animal, research and discoveries, color the parts of the world where this animal lives, draw my home, draw my food, draw my enemies. Reading time. This is a common page in the Thinking Tree journals. You see this in most of them, I would say. It says, today I will read 4, and then they can circle whether it's 15, 30, 45, or 60 minutes. It says write and draw about what you're reading. Backyard science, nature walk and nature study. Draw or write about the things you see outside today. Spelling time. Pick a letter. Look in your homeschooling books for words that start with this letter. Write 10 spelling words. Another one of the pages like what's in dyslexia games. Creative writing. Write a short story about these pictures. Movie time. Watch a video about sharks or the ocean, and then they can write the title, draw their favorite scenes, and even rate it, which I think is really cute. This is a math time page. They can use this to practice whatever math you're working on. And then we're back to a new page where they're going to put their date and start over. But each section does have different pages, although many of them do repeat. So for instance, over here we have Find the Hidden Pictures. Another tracing page. Reading time. This is a copy work page. Copy a sentence from one of your library books, and then copy an illustration from one of your books. Art and logic, math time. hammerhead sharks. Create a comic strip. Love that they have cursive writing practice in this. Coloring time, relax and listen to an audiobook. Drawing time. Another start of a new day. Listening time. Classical music, history, and literature. Says listen to Story of the World, an audiobook, or classical music. Draw and doodle below. And then I am listening to, so they can write what they're listening to. Another tracing page. Reading time, the nature walk, creative writing. I really do love these pictures. I know my boys are going to think they're very cool. So as you can see, there are obviously many of the pages that repeat. Black-tipped reef sharks. This is another Find the Hidden Pictures. Spelling time. Baskin sharks. More listening time. Whale sharks. That's a cool picture. Creative writing. Shovel-nosed sharks. Please do keep in mind these pictures are not going to be in color if you get the hard copy. Leopard sharks. However, then they could color them in. Blue sharks. I do print the books double-sided. I know for some people whose kids really like to kind of go gung-ho on the markers, tiger sharks, they may not want to print them double-sided because it might bleed through, so that's totally up to you. This is a nice hefty sized journal. Lemon sharks. And saw sharks. And that is it. How thick it is. So there you go. All About Sharks Homeschooling Journal by The Thinking Tree.